life started in the oceans. And today, we still depend on them. Food, recreation, energy, biodiversity, and a lot of the environmental stability to keep our planet healthy is thanks to the existence of the oceans. Our responsibility is to protect them and restore part of the damage we have done. To all marine ecosystems, we enjoy them, but the generations behind us may not. We don't teach them the vital duty to keep our oceans safe, alive, and sustainable.
It's a whole nother world down there. It's like if there was a portal to another world, but like it existed only on the coast and that's your entry.
The sea can be so kind, yet it can be so cruel. But at the same time, it's a very special place. It's a world where nobody can talk to me, nobody can tell me I'm doing something wrong, nobody can interrupt what I'm doing. It's my world when I'm down there, and it's just every minute you're down there is different, and every time you go in is different.
I was honestly quite nervous. I had never been out that deep before, actually snorkeling or diving. Now that I think about it, I think I was being a bit irrational, and I think it was really great. It was like being in another world, really. I think of it as a lot more calmer and just a peaceful world. It's this perfect, it's an ecosystem, and it shows how we can live together as well in the world, because there are all these creatures that are living together.
So when Zach was quite young, we went on holiday to Thailand, and we went on like a little snorkeling trip. I had my snorkel on ready to go, and I asked him if he wanted to jump in with me, and he said, "Okay, I will, Mum." I was a bit worried taking him into the water, and sure enough, he jumped in the water and he just put his head down under the water level and then looked up in shock. I said, "Oh my goodness, Mum, there is so much under there. This is amazing." And that was it. He was head down the rest of the time and just in absolute awe of the fish and the wildlife that was under the sea level.
Oh wow, it's very unknown when you think about it really, because snorkeling and surfing and things like that, you only really see kind of the top part of the water and everything else is blurry. But going underneath and seeing all the sea life that's underneath there is just, it's incredible. It was amazing to put it like quite specifically. Like starting it felt a bit awkward, very weighty, but when I start seeing some of the sea life, I relax a lot and just enjoy it. It's just amazing once you're down there, and it'll feel daunting at first, but the payoff is much better. Oh, it would be like one of the best things that I've done in my life for sure. It's a real changer of we only see on land, and you really need like to go diving to really experience what's under the water. We all see like just a new ecosystem. It's just new life, like things you can watch documentaries, but it's nothing like seeing it in real life.
My boys have grown up on the northern beaches, they're surfers, they've spent their life bobbing on the top of the water, and I think that when they actually see themselves what's under the water, and they see the wildlife and they see the sea life, that it makes it real, and they see it as a whole new world down there. It's very different from watching it on a television screen, because when they're looking at it on a TV screen, it could be a film about outer space or whatever. You don't have that real human experience. So I think when they actually see it, visualize it in 3D and can be in it and connected to it, then they actually understand what it's about.